We are going to switch gears now to a story of drama and anger in the courtroom, a mistrial in an iconic missing child case. The disappearance of Etan Patz back in 1979 really sparked the movement to find missing children. But in the murder trial of a man who years later confessed to killing the boy, a lone holdout juror led to a hung jury. Etan's father frustrated and now calling for a retrial. And our newest correspondent, ABC's Philip Mina, is on the story. Philip, good morning to you.
Good morning, Dan. Deliberations lasted weeks. Twice, the jury informed the judge they were deadlocked. And in the end, jurors just could not all agree on a conviction. This morning, New York prosecutors are deciding whether to retry Pedro Hernandez. A judge declaring a mistrial on Friday after just one juror says he could not agree to convict the 54-year-old for the murder of a Manhattan first grader more than 35 years ago.
Ultimately, I couldn't find enough evidence that wasn't circumstantial to convict. I couldn't get there.
His fellow jurors expressing their strong disagreement after a post-trial press conference overnight.
Pedro Hernandez, you know what you did.
For 18 days, the jury was repeatedly sent back into deliberations, despite Pedro Hernandez confessing to police that he kidnapped and killed 6-year-old Etan Patz, who vanished on his way to school in 1979.
For me, his confession was very bizarre. I felt like mental health issues were a huge part of this case.
The defense arguing that Hernandez's 2012 confession was coerced and a result of his mental illness. Patz's father refusing to believe it.
This man did it. He said it. How many times does a man have to confess before someone believes him? And it's not a hallucination.
The decades-old case helped change the way law enforcement searched for missing children.
This case seemed to galvanize public opinion.
Ray Kelly, New York's police commissioner when Hernandez was arrested, was also with the department at the time of Patz's disappearance.
You'd say disappointed. I think that comes with the territory.
Etan's family says after all these years, they do have closure for their little boy's murder, but still no justice. No physical evidence tying Pedro Hernandez to the murder was ever found. Now it's up to prosecutors to decide whether they will pursue a retrial. The next hearing is June 10th, and that is when we'll get a better idea of what prosecutors want to do.
I really feel for the father. It's just got to be incredibly frustrating. Just on a slightly different note, Paula and I want to officially welcome you to ABC News. We're really happy to have you.
Happy to be here. I cannot wait for all the exciting things to come.
Absolutely.
Well, welcome to Weekend GMA and to the ABC family.
Thank you so much.